Come on, turtle, give me... Did I really pronounce twirl as turtle? You know what though? I'm gonna ride with it. And you know what? Even better than that, we actually get to have randomized Pokemon fights again. God, it's been a hot minute. I'll admit, like, these games could be paced better. That's part of the reason why a sequel would be so good for them though. They got a really cool gameplay mechanic that's kind of just outdated because it's been so long since we've had a sequel to it. Alright. Charmeleon, you're our king. Though I could have sworn you had Eruption. I must be mixing you up with some other Pokemon. Like Psychic. Yeah, you definitely had an Eruption because I was just doing the highlights and downloading the VOD from the last stream. And you definitely obliterated our team with an Eruption. I gotta double check that. I know I'm not crazy on that front. Cool, I know who I'm swapping right now, this turn. Come on out, Scout. You kinda need the experience if you're gonna keep up with the team anyways. That's weird. I definitely got pwned by Eruption while you were out on the field. Actually, I just realized they could be targeting Charmeleon and not Flappy, but let's just see how it goes. Now, I'm gonna outspeed the Trap Pinch, otherwise I would just go and mimic it. I know why not. There's not really too much else I'm gonna do with the move. Especially because I've been so stingy with healing items that I haven't really done diddly squat with it. This is a weird but cool animation for Milk Drink. Like, the bottle evaporates into nothing and you just, like, get magically healed off by it. I find it neat. Cool, I predicted that correctly, and now there's not really too much I can do. Except steal your move and use it to defeat your friend. I mean, this is a game where just stealing things away from people. Why not keep the trend going? Actually, I just realized, I think I'm mixing it up with other games where I could get a completely random move that it has. But I gotta dig. I don't know. There's some games... Oh hey, remember when I was gonna, like, use Dig to defeat the Numble? Bravo! Bravo. I mean, you almost defeated the Charmeleon, and now I can't dig underground, because otherwise I'm definitely gonna get obliterated. Oh, do I chance it? Do I try to dig it? With the assumption that it won't try to magnitude me while I'm underground. YOLO. I mean, I haven't used Mimic once yet. I'm determined to get my mileage out of this move one way or another. Here he goes! Definitely not gonna dig himself into a grave. A feint. You know, feint a grave, but for fainting because you're not actually dying in these battles. Here it comes! Here it comes! Well, it's nice knowing you, Charmeleon. You're gonna faint from this anyways, I presume. So, it was worth a shot. I gave it a shot, and it went about as well as I thought it would. Alright. At least now I can get something out here that can actually do something. There we go. Now I don't have to worry about you or your magnitudes forever. Because I don't think we're gonna ever fight again after this battle, so I can't even say for the rest of the battle. I'm just gonna go for raw power. Fine. If Vine Whip doesn't freaking take it out first. Okay. And that is just the first battle. We may be here a while. And I'm gonna heal because the entrance is right here. And it's only gonna get further and further away. And further to backtrack. The further we get into this. I don't recall if we actually have to do 10 battles. to reach him like you would in Mount Battle, spoilers, when it's not taking over. But I do remember this part taking a while. We'll leave you out here for a little bit longer. Battle number 2. Let's see if you got anything more spicy than the last dude. Swineham and Baldoy. At least I can just... At least this battle won't go on as long as the last one, because I actually have super effective moves on the party. I can hope. Alright. Right, yeah, I got Bullet. A little scary to have Constant Falcon now against these all. But then again, it's a randomizer. What are the odds of it having a... What are the odds of it having a poison type... a ground type move? He says, when the last trainer had ground type Pokemon that kept spamming Magnitude. I think I can heal with Milk Drink even if I'm in Hyper Mode. Oh yeah, that's right, you can't use normal moves when you're in Hyper Mode. Still. I didn't have a Grass type move. Hindsight, I think Psychic might have actually been stronger. I'd have to double check the stats to know for sure. And I guess we're not gonna know if they actually have ground type moves to worry about, because they're gonna spam that. A little bit of a shame considering what I went for. But at least it gives me all the more reason not to go for Psychic. And just keep spamming Shadow Rush. Yeah, I mean, if you want to play the long game, I can play the long game. We can go down that route if that's what you really want. I have plenty of options to play the long game. I just don't think you really know what you're getting yourself into. And shoutouts to Constant Falcon naturally getting use of Toxic. I could just poison this one dude, take care of all the other Pokemon, and just let the poison do the majority of the work. The joys of having a 2v2 battle system in your Pokemon game. You think Pokemon Company would try it out more often. You think Game Freak would get in on this action. But I guess it's just not their style. For the type of audience they're going for, the single player format kind of just works better for them. Alright, I mean, yes. Oh, Twister attacks both Pokemon. Then sure, why not? I don't think it'll matter, because I think Charmeleon still goes first. But I'm not going to complain about that option to attack 2 different Pokemon. I mean, especially because I don't know what's coming out next. It could be weak to Dragon, it could be something that would resist Grass. There's the options. Another move that I think Butterfree would normally learn. So I'm not quite sure if the Randomizer randomizes level up moves quite yet. I mean, this would be nice, but I have Thunder Punch already, which is more powerful, and neither of these give me Stab. I really should get rid of Cotton Spore, but like, it fits with the Constant Falcon theme we got going on here. And you don't know. It might come in clutch to be able to just lower the speed or something, with the way this is working out. Oh yeah, I have Vine Whip. Well, no contest there. If Butterfree was actually doing decent work with a Psychic type move, or well, you know, I just got rid of my Grass move just in time for a Ground type to come out. I mean, at least like we can test the long Fury that I keep second downing myself with, of Larvitar being part ground, with being ground rock before it evolves and not having that dark typing. We're at least gonna get the mileage out of that. Alright. Oh, and I also have Bullet Seed. Perfect! Remember when I was gonna test that theory of if Psychic worked on a Larvitar? Let's just go for it. Oh, so now you decide to actually hit with the Bullet Seed. And now it actually is gonna do its job. Take out some baddies. kick some butt, take some name, and chew all the bubble gum. Well, that's fine. That wasn't too much. That thing's just been sitting there with the toxic while I was working on all the other Pokemon. So yeah, I had a feeling that would happen. Alright. Let me double check Scout's level, because I think it's about time to take that experience share off on it. It's close enough to the rest of the team. What else it's doing is just hogging the glory from the Pokemon I'm actually fighting with. You know what, I'm gonna leave it like that. Taunting the Pokemon in combination with just setting up light screens and all that could be an interesting combination. I'm willing to give it a try at least. Sandshrew, Geodude. Okay, so Bullet. Oh, I know exactly what I want to use Bullet Seed on. I do kind of hope we get some more spicy Pokemon later on down the line, because, like, I don't know, like, as much as I like a lot of our team members, I feel like there's so much more that we could go with. Like, Taunt is literally just there to taunt. I feel like we can get something better with it. It'd be nice to get more things that actually has moves that match up with their typing, but it can't count on too much in this whole randomizer spiel. It's just a matter of letting things pan out and seeing how they go. Let's see. Now, I think the battle's going on too long. Don't worry about that. Let's see. Do I have anything with water type moves? Like maybe a legendary water type? No? I never thought that frickin' Nummo of all things would keep giving me so much trouble. But here we are, I have no answer for Nummo because I have no water type moves. I guess I should at least go into this thing that would be most likely to tank hits from it. You know, we really need to get more TMs, which is a problem because I feel like Colosseum is real bad with TMs. And I kind of wonder, we do have the Toxic TM, but we already have Toxic on one of our Pokemon, and it feels like it'd be overkill to, like, have two Pokemon on our team with Toxic. Like, I don't want to be that player that just Toxic stalls everything. But we haven't really got too many great TMs to work with otherwise. They really, like, want you to go for these Colosseums. You have to get it out. Second Nummo that actually has magnitude. What are the odds? It's almost like the Nummos aren't randomized. Oh hey, that was actually more convenient than I thought. Thanks for that. Alright. Well, I mean, I know something that I can resist you with. Just gotta hope you don't actually have a fire type move, you know, not be a normal Nummo. And more importantly, I get to try out. Oh, I have Mud Shot. I completely forgot. Like, I'm so caught up in trying to have a water type, because that's how I always fight Nummos. It's double weak to water. Double-headed with water. I forgot that it's actually weak to ground. So this should hopefully speed things up. Well, it did technically speed things up. Well, it technically did the exact opposite. I'm glad that Scout's actually getting some time in the sun. I was a little worried that, like, ever since we got that for Alligator, the Scout would get outpaced. And actually I just realized Scout and Lieutenant Cotton, sorry, it's gonna take a little bit for me to get used to, probably could pair up well together, because Lieutenant could start Toxic Stalling, Scout would minimize spam, and we, like, would watch everything die in 20 turns. When I said it out loud, it turned out not to be so exciting. Also, Lieutenant Compton is down, so looks like we don't gotta worry about that for a little bit. I want to save Dream Negator for when we actually get to the Shadow Pokemon, but I assume we're not gonna get a Shadow Pokemon until we, like, get caught back up to Vander. Something like that tells me that, like, all these moves are it drags on like 10 battles, but it's actually only 5. Well, if it is only 5, I get the feeling we're gonna find out soon. Alright. The downside about this randomizer I've noticed is just like, because all the moves are randomized, it's kind of hard to like get good team diversity. It does force me to do things a little differently, like use Silver Wind to take out Pineapple instead of like your general fire type move. Give it props for that. You know what? Why not? There's still 3 Pokemon out on the field. This battle is obviously gonna go for a hot minute. If I get my Minimize in now, I might actually be able to keep Scout on here for the rest of the battle. My gut just came to me, told me that it's been a hot minute since we last came across a legendary Pokemon. We're overdue to fight a legendary Pokemon. I know I'm just tempting fate at this point, but I'm not even gonna knock on the wood. Let's get a legendary Pokemon out on the field and see what the heck happens. Oh, that's right. I have a ground. I gotta keep remembering that my water type has a ground type move, and half the time when I find myself needing a water type, I realize that the ground can do the trick. Or my opponent can do the work for me, knocking out his own partner with super effective damage. Bravo, trainer, bravo. Everyone just has magnitude. It's just magnitude o'clock today, and I couldn't be happier. You know what? Let me at least open a window, and I'm gonna tempt fate. Last stream I tempt fate by trying to run Pokemon Go. Oh man. They really are gonna make us fight 5 trainers. Or 10 trainers. This is a BRB coming right back at me. Get yourself in the groove, cause it's a long haul too. Backwards. Getting in the groove and just all sorts of stands. I could use a hyper potion, but man, I'm already here, and then I save a potion for a battle that I needed more. Ooh, this is a BRB, or it should have been, but I get the feeling this is gonna make the cut. Ooh, I get the feeling you will all hear this too, and the point of the song is lost. Hopefully we'll be near boss, and it won't be a loss. I think I rhymed loss with boss and boss and loss again. I think I used lost twice in that rhyming scheme. That is what it is. I'm a little worried that it's gonna drag out, but I want to at least try it once. We can at least end this stream off on a, I wouldn't say a high note, but I'll have one less question to keep myself up at night. If we take care of this trainer. I get the feeling like if we weren't in for 10 battles, we'd be done with this by now. But alas, I got this itching feeling in my gut. I guess the good news about this situation is I don't really feel inclined to poison stall anything yet, because we got a ground type and a water ground type, and Bullousy can just do all the work for me. Of course you all have these perfect moves to go along with your Pokemon. It kind of makes me wonder, like, if the game forgot to turn the Randomizer on. I swear, if we end up getting a frickin' Entei, I'm gonna be a little worried. Cause like, I could take like one trainer not having their Shadow Pokemon randomized, but if this whole... I'm already like halfway invested in this, the randomizer can't stop working now. When your only grass type... I forgot, I keep forgetting this is good because everyone keeps using Dig and Magnitude, and just... I do not remember Magnitude there has to be like something still shuffling right, because I do not remember this many trainers having Magnitude. I know the boss uses Magnitude, but they also use like in Protect and Earthquake, and the boss actually is properly prepared. Okay, I think the randomizer is just freaking broken now. Just 2 trap hints in a row, and just like all these ground types. I guess technically if it's true RNG, this is technically a possibility. I just gotta clear the field out of some noobs here. God. I don't think anyone's used the term noob since I first was on the internet. It's probably like a century-old slang term. But great, when I say slang, it makes it sound bad. When it's just like, maybe I should say meme. I don't know if it's accurate, but it's more to the heart. Do some science. Colosseum was what taught me that fighting was good against Lily. Freaking problems like Lily's typing somehow seems to counter every single grass weakness that grass type would have, despite grass type having a bazillion weaknesses. Except for bug. Good to know. Shoot, I was gonna just let the poison pinch. And of course I let the trap pinch. I made a mistake. Yeah, heal. I think the poison's doing slightly more. But now I don't have a choice but to attack it. I could try to play the guessing game again, except be able to do anything against the trap pinch anyways while still under the ground. Under the ground. Under the ground. Hiding in ground there. How does it manage when the platforms are floating on clouds? Now that I overthink it, how's this trap pinch not flying? Dropping to summit. Plummeting plummet. Under the ground. That was not the direction I was gonna take the improv song in. But who's a fool am I to question Pokemon logic? Cause everyone loves a good Pokemon logic joke, right? Alright. Please, I'm begging you, don't make me fight 5 more trainers. They're actually gonna make me fight all 10 trainers. I am tempted just to end the stream here. I mean, we got halfway through. It's 2 hours. Community Day is tomorrow. I really don't want to have another 3-hour stream. I really don't need another 3-hour Colosseum recording. I'll take it because I have the room for it, but I really don't. It'll save us from backtracking there later. Listen off the stream by purifying Charmeleon. It's well overdue. Which unfortunately means that I have to think up a nickname for it now. Yeah, I mean, sure. Good old Mount Battle Leader is kind of in distress as we speak at this moment, but he's sat so far as we were wandering aimlessly through a cave village as is. He'll be fine for another, like, a couple minutes. And when I say a couple minutes, I just realized that I more so mean a week, because I'm going to be checking up on this game every day to get a berry. Not even any point backtracking back to Mount Battle. Alright. You're a little delayed, my friend, but you're free. Welcome now, you are free to be a purified Pokemon. You get Silver Wind too. Wow, and all this time you've been with us, you barely got any experience to boot. I think my first instinct is to call you King, but I feel like we can do better than that. Again, Shadow Pokemon are a lot more useful in XD than they are at Colosseum. So there's not, I find myself not really having too much reason to actually. I find myself a lot less hesitant to purify Shadow Pokemon in Colosseum, and even less hesitant to actually keep one on the side. I mean, I feel like I've always done it though. But I don't know, just something about this run, maybe just with the way the randomizer is. I don't really feel too inclined to actually keep a Shadow Pokemon on the team. Even though I know just Shadow Rush in of itself would be fairly useful. I'm gonna have a week to think about it though.